Yeah, some mornings are just not pleasant. I won't go into the details of my day yesterday, but I was not feeling very nice. It sucked. Ugh. Yesterday in general, just bad all day. And even though when I got up, there was there's no way I could be in here doing the job. I did manage to go to the dentist and get a crown put on. That was fun when I, was feeling like I was just going to spew. Ugh. Thankfully, I feel less like I'm going to spew today. I don't know if I ate something bad or what, but unpleasant. And I was still not great, but good enough to get through the old job today. Ugh. So anyway, that was my day. Hopefully I'll get to the point I can eat today. Yeah, I'd put any food in my stomach yesterday, and it just hurt so bad. Oh. Anyway, that was my day. Back at it. Now I got to play catch up. At least it's Thursday, and we are one step closer to the weekend. Hopefully I'll be feeling decent enough to, do some chores around the house. Got my brother coming to visit this weekend. Haven't seen him in a long time. That should be cool. Got him hanging out for a week. And, maybe we'll get him out on the town if there's any kind of fun events happening. And it's still kind of waking up here, so I can't remember if we got anything going on this weekend here in East Idaho. If you're looking for stuff to do, best place to go, the Riverbend Media Group event calendar at our website, riverbendmediagroup.com/calendar. I know there's a country show, I think tomorrow night at the arena. Don't know if I'll be heading over to that one. But, yeah, there got to be something going on, so you should go check that out if you're looking for fun. You can also submit your events to the calendar so we can get them posted and spread the word to people. So, yeah, that's where I'm at this morning. Hoping to survive. I've got a bottle of water here. I'm like, all right, got to drink some of it. Please don't let my guts hurt. Please. Oh. Anyway, I hope you're doing great. And look at this appropriate song for how I'm feeling this morning. Time Will Heal. Kind of a quiet content day as well. I was digging through the internet, lots of unpleasantness, all the typical stuff that's not fun to look at. So when I'm feeling that way about the content I find, I end up over at East Idaho News, where you don't have to look at the actual news. I mean, you can, obviously. They got great coverage. But you can go to the features section and find things like food or, even just learn about the past. Here in East Idaho, they got this section called Looking Back, where they go over news stories from long ago. Sometimes those are unpleasant too. So I tend to just end up looking at food. Which today's a great day for me to look at food because my appetite's still all screwed up from whatever's going on with my guts. So you take a look at East Idaho Eats, and if you're, me this morning, you're not going to end up starving when you take a look at a place called Crispy Cones. Usually if I look at ice cream, it's done. I'm like, all right, time to feast. Let's go. But yeah, this place, Crispy Cones, it's kind of over by the Burley Burger. That area in, I don't know if it's technically Idaho Falls or Ammon. I guess that's the Idaho Falls side of the road. But, specialty ice cream cones, they look really good. Really good. I think I'm going to have to get over there and give that a whirl as soon as my guts are back in check. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, just go to features at eastidahonews.com and it's the second link, the second most recent post in East Idaho Eats. These look crazy good. But I'm still not hungry, which I don't know if that's good or not. Still haven't touched that bottle of water I was going to drink either. I will eventually. Ugh. Okay, I swear I'll stop complaining. I just feel unpleasant. And I got tons to do, so hopefully that changes as the morning goes along. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, all right? Hang on. Morning, people. It's the Victor Wilt Show. What's up? Just saw some cool movie news that I had not heard anything about. Director Darren Aronofsky going to be releasing a new movie called Caught Stealing. Now, he's one of my favorite directors. Recently talked a bit about a movie I watched called Mother. Completely insane movie. Highly recommended. I don't want to say anything about it because I don't want to spoil anything. It's not going to be what you expect when it starts off, and you'll think it's going one direction, and then by the end you're going to be like, what happened? What happened? He's put out so many good movies. First one I ever saw was Requiem for a Dream, which is, kind of an unpleasant movie. You might walk away from it feeling a little bit, ew, but it's so good. So good. So then I went back and watched his first release, Pi, which is another, just great movie. I think pretty much every movie he's released that he's directed has been good. The Fountain, The Wrestler, Black Swan, Noah. You remember the story of, from the Bible? He made a crazy movie out of that one. Mother, that I just mentioned in his most recent movie, was called The Whale, which I watched not too long ago, and it was really good as well. So this one, supposed to be coming out, in about a week. August 29th. Awesome. That's great. Well, I'm not going to read any of this Wikipedia article about it, because with directors like that, definitely like to go in, completely blind, like the Korn song we just played. But yeah, there's so many movies I want to see right now. Seeing lots of great reviews for the new movie Weapons, which is from the director of Barbarian. There's that movie Together that I want to see really bad. And then I need to watch Eddington again. I don't know if you remember my story about that. Went to see it at the theater. Apparently I can't sit in a dark room. I just fell asleep. And then I woke up embarrassed in the theater and walked out. Eddington might be available on streaming now. Maybe I can watch it at home, where I have a better chance of staying awake. Unless it's a day like yesterday, where I was just a disaster and just slept and slept. Guts are a wreck. Still feeling nasty today, but at least it's better than yesterday. So, yeah, we're making positive progress on daily existence, people. But, really looking forward to checking that out. The movie, again, called Caught Stealing. So, if it's Darren Aronofsky, it's going to be a good movie. You just know it. He's never released anything bad. So, hopefully we'll get that in theaters here. Hope your Tuesday's going... Not Tuesday. Feels like a Tuesday for some reason. Hope your Thursday's going good. Mine's much better than yesterday, that's for sure. Yesterday sucked. I was kind of scrolling around Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for moving boxes. And there's some weird stuff on Facebook Marketplace. One of the items I stumbled across here, an ugly Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan Mega Power sweater. It is ugly. It's hideous. It's like red and yellow, and I don't even know. It doesn't look necessarily like a sweater. It looks more like a long sleeve shirt, but I don't know. Maybe it's a collectible. $35. Ooh, it's XL. It would even fit me. I don't think I could wear that. I don't wear a lot of bright colors. I've got like 2 tie-dyed t-shirts that every once in a while, when I want to get crazy, I'll throw those on. But it's interesting the things you could find. I wish Facebook Market would feed me more weird stuff all the time. Like, here's a 3-foot-tall Darth Vader. It's pretty cool looking. I'm not enough into Star Wars to go for it, but it's 3 feet tall, and it's only $30. That's not bad if you're a Star Wars fan. I haven't been looking at Facebook Market recently because I need to not spend any money. Oh, no. Is that a collectible Stephen King book? What are they charging for it? I'm going to have to look up how much that one's running on eBay. That might be a good snag, but it might also not be. Sorry, getting distracted. Books will do it every time. Oh, or guitars. There's been this ESP LTD EC1000 sitting on there for a while. Keeps popping up in my feed. Facebook knows I want it. But yeah, I ain't gonna go drop $650 right now when I haven't even been playing my guitars anyway. I should probably do that. A little bit of practicing. You know, it's good for you if you play guitar to like play it and practice. I even dragged all my gear to the living room where I hang out. So it's sitting there. I can just turn it on. I mean, I do sometimes, just not often enough. Maybe I'll make that a goal for the weekend. Play a tiny bit of guitar at least. But busy weekend ahead. Got my brother coming to visit, so need to tidy up the house a little bit. As long as I don't feel like I did yesterday, maybe I can accomplish some things today. Busy times ahead. Busy times ahead. But it's all good. It's all good stuff going down. Aside from my guts are not a good thing right now. All right, I'm gonna try to drink some water. We'll see if it makes me feel like I want to just spew. Hopefully not. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's a little early to talk about vomit, but I already talked about vomit once today. So if it was not too early then, why is it too early now? I don't know. I'm just babbling. Scrolling Facebook Marketplace, hoping I can find some more weird stuff, but I don't know. They seem to try to point out things that they think people would actually want to buy. Now, there was a subreddit for weird stuff on Facebook Market. What was it called? Facebook Market. It was like Crackhead Facebook Market or something. Anyway, if I find it, we'll see what weird stuff's available on there. Really cool stuff sometimes. Sorry, I got a weird taste in stuff. All right. I'm going to find other crap to talk about, okay? People are so weird on Facebook Market. You know, I'm glancing around looking for some boxes, and every once in a while you'll see people say, like, I will not respond if you ask if this item is still available. Okay, well, then I hope you're going to take down the listing. One, if it's not available, which people forget to do all the time. But also, what are you supposed to say? Other than, hey, is this still available? Because I don't know how many times I'm like, hey, this looks great, I'll take it. And they're like, sorry, that's already sold. It seems like asking the question, is this still available, is the easiest way to find out if you can get it. Why would you not respond to people asking that question? Anyway, just a bit of a rant, because I've used a lot of Facebook Marketplace. You know, if you're like just getting out on your own, it can be a little bit daunting when it comes to getting all of the items that you need around your place. You know, because there's a lot of stuff you need. And if you were to just go buy it all new, it's going to cost you a ton of money. And generally, if you're just getting out on your own, you don't have a ton of money. So, you know, a couple years ago, when I got divorced, there was a lot of stuff I needed. Because when you get divorced, you have to split up your crap. So you're going to be looking around one day going, where's that thing? And, no, I got to go get that. So I did a lot of thrift store shopping and Facebook Marketplace shopping to handle many of the items that I needed around my place. You know, and like people will show up at my place and look around and be like, wow, you got a lot of stuff. Listen, I'm old and a lot of my family members have died. All right. Now, when that happens, you end up getting stuff. Like, I mean, almost everything in my house, aside from my, you know, like books, I guess, and my big stupid TV. Most of that stuff, thrift stores or dead relatives. That's how I end up with it. So, yeah, you don't have to get out and spend a ton of money to be able to furnish your place, okay? You've just got to be willing to do a little bit of shopping around and settle on something that'll get the job done. Don't be too picky, all right? Things don't need to be perfect. Like I was talking with my friend Nick about houses the other day. You know, I don't know why we were discussing housing market, but he made a good point about housing. Like, a lot of people will look at their home as this investment, oh, this is going to, gain value over time. Then hopefully I could sell it, move into an even better house, blah, blah, blah. I mean, ultimately, the main thing a house is for is a place to live and have a home. So, I don't know why that just kind of stuck with me, but I've been in the same place for a long time, and I really dig that place. It's not the fanciest, but I have plenty of space for activities and fun, and it's in a decent location. It's nice and quiet. I don't know. Kind of like with furnishing your house with a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Look at your home as a home. All right, I don't know where my point is with this, where I'm going with this. Again, a little bit foggy-headed here this morning. Still feeling kind of nasty, but that's okay. We'll survive. I was monkeying with my stupid computer here, giving me a bunch of grief. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to just clear everything in the history out of Google. And now I'm kicking myself because, just to get back into Facebook, you wouldn't believe the hassle I had to go through. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Anyway, so all my tabs got closed out. Anything I was intending to talk about, it, of course, vanished. Oh, jeez. It's all right. It's all right. Let's see. Somebody asking online, my cousin keeps asking me for $5 to $6 almost every day. Is this normal? I guess if your cousin's, kind of a cheapskate or something, doesn't want to get a job. Yeah, I'm looking at a screenshot. Do you have like $5 for gas? Hey, do you have $5? Do you got $5? That is kind of strange. I was going to say, do you keep sending them money? Imagine if you had somebody that every day you asked them for $5 and they always gave it to you. You'd surely keep asking, right? I'm going to try that with Jade. As soon as he gets it, Jade, you got $5? And if he says, yeah, then I'll ask him tomorrow. And I'll continue doing so. That's a, decent chunk of change over the course of a month. All right, anyway. I got to work on finding some freak news, okay? I will deliver on the freak news front. My computer's working again, so wish me luck anyhow. I guess it depends what happened in the news. All right, let's dig in, see what kind of stupid news is going on. Here we go. Bozeman, where I was just at a few days ago. Man arrested after allegedly driving 120 miles per hour while hammered and stashing drugs in a trash can. If you haven't been to Bozeman in a while, it's kind of a surprising town. The thing that surprised me was the lack of active streetlights and crosswalks. I don't know. With this kind of stuff going on, 120 miles per hour, just don't go out on foot in Bozeman, okay? It feels unsafe, at least in certain areas. The areas we apparently were at, which, where the hotels were and stuff, where people stay. All of a sudden, sidewalks closed, but there wasn't any, warning beforehand. It's a really pretty city, but I don't know if I'd recommend walking around there. Anyway, this guy's in jail. I just wanted to point out that walking in Bozeman was a little bit unnerving. All right, fisherman tries to pose with a shark, but gets bitten instead. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, look, I got a shark. You know what sharks do? Yeah, they bite, all right? What an idiot. So, I guess they were fishing and they hooked a shark, so they, went to try to release it. But they're like, well, we better get the photo first. You can get bitten by a fish, all right? Regular old fish. If you manage to catch a shark, I don't know what you do, all right? I'm not a fisherman, so I'll have to ask Josh. Josh, if you accidentally reeled in a shark, what would you do? You know? I think Josh just fly fishes, though. It's not those, like, barbed hooks. They're the hooks that just come out really easy. Anyway, don't touch sharks, okay, people? I shouldn't have to tell people that, but people are getting dumber, all right? I really do think people are getting dumber, and it's probably because of misinformation and people just believing everything they see on social media. Like, there was an article I read earlier that 86% of doctors said they'd encountered more misinformation among patients within the last 5 years than in years before. I see crazy stuff online all the time that I go, all right, listen, did you look anywhere else aside from that meme to decide if that was true? Like, even the day I got a root canal, one of my relatives posted a link to some conspiracy theory video about how, root canals are, a scam that's poisoning people, or what was this stupid thing? Hold on, root canal conspiracy. Because this one, like, I had to dig deep to try to find any information about this. Yeah, I guess root canals contributing to illness. Okay, how is it that if you clear out an infection in someone's face, that's going to make them worse? Okay, I had a root canal recently, and it sucked before I had it. My face hurt. Now, I don't have that problem anymore. No, just rip all your teeth out. Sorry, I need some teeth, okay? I need a few teeth. We all need some teeth. All right. What else did we have here? There was something else about misinformation. Oh, some tourists posted that ChatGPT ruined their vacation. They ended up missing their flight because they didn't know certain pieces of identification they had to have with them. So they asked ChatGPT, do I need to bring such and such? And ChatGPT said no. Have you ever seen the Google AI search results? I've noticed people start believing those. Like, the fact that that's right at the top of Google now, people just accept it as fact. I have asked Google countless questions and had the Google AI give completely incorrect information. Don't just believe ChatGPT or Google AI. These are all new pieces of technology, okay? I know I talk about just not believing everything you read online. Yeah, it goes beyond Facebook. You also got to take a look at Google. You got to take a look anywhere where they're using AI stuff now. The AI, it ain't as smart as it could be yet. All right? Maybe at some point we'll reach, a time when we can accept the results of an AI question response and just be like, all right, we know this is right, but we're not there yet, okay? And which would be worse, accepting at face value information you see from one of your friends or family on social media, or AI? I don't know. Because I'll tell you, that dumb video that my aunt posted, I was like, this is ridiculous. And what's funny is at the beginning of the video, the guy was like, do you know any conspiracy theories that are proven true? And then the guy goes into this thing about root canals. You Google a few results, and it's like, no, that has not been proven true. It's been proven incorrect. There is no scientific data to back that up. Zero. All right, sorry. I just get mad at dumb people online. Well, and it does feel like people are getting dumber, or at least just more, accepting of any kind of information without questioning it. Question everything. All right. Or I don't know, maybe if your doctor tells you something, try to listen to their advice. I shouldn't just say a blanket term of question everything. If you're dealing with an expert in the field, listen to them. Well, good morning, Peaches.
Good morning.
What's up, fool?
Oh, nothing much.
Right on. Did I miss anything exciting and amazing here yesterday?
I was just catching you up on me and Maddie on the noon hour, pretending to make her profile for online dating.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah. We
right.
filled out some prompts and stuff. People can find that on the Noon Hour podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
There you go. The noon hour of madness and mayhem. All right. Well, yeah, I wish I would have been here instead of dealing with what I was dealing with. I won't get into the unpleasantries.
Oh, yeah.
It was not good. And I still don't feel good today, but at least, I don't know, when I was going to bed, I'm like, am I going to just wake up and still feel like this? This is horrible.
If you feel the need to bomb the toilet, use the East Idaho News one, please.
Yeah, I won't get into the grisly details. Oh, man. Well, looks like it's been a fairly slow couple of days of news here.
I did want to dive into this list on the Noon Hour today of the 10 classic movies everyone pretends to love, but nobody actually likes.
Well, let's dive into it right now.
Okay, you can look it up.
You get going. Where do I find it?
It's from, where's the website? I just saved the screenshot from Reddit. That's what I did.
Okay, 10 classic movies everyone pretends to love, but nobody actually likes.
And I can tell by the screenshot, there's the movie that I hate the most, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, you've mentioned that you don't like that movie. I think I like it. It's been many, many years since I've seen it.
Any Stanley Kubrick movie for me?
No?
No, thanks.
Okay, then I probably still do enjoy it because I like Stanley Kubrick a lot.
Like
I think
Full
his
Metal
movies are
Jacket
great.
was,
It's a good movie. You know, and The Shining's a good movie. It's a terrible adaptation, but a good movie. What else did he make? Eyes Wide Shut. That's a weird one.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's lower on the list of movies of his I enjoy. Now, 8.5. I don't know what that movie is. It's right here on the graphic here. 8.5. Never even heard of it. So, Forrest Gump, though, people really like that movie.
That was a good one.
It's a good movie.
I need to read the book like you suggested.
The book's crazy. It has nothing to do with the movie whatsoever. It's insane. You know, he's a pro wrestler at one point. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't know why they even called the movie that. I don't know. They bought the rights and were like, well, we can make whatever movie we want. We can leave out all this insanity. It's a weird book. Gone with the Wind. Now, that was my mom's favorite movie. Her very favorite. I don't think I've ever made it through it. You know, it's one of those, like, chick flicks, isn't it?
I hate that.
Have you seen Gone with the Wind?
No, but I've seen the classic scene.
Oh, frankly, my dear, I don't give a darn.
Don't give a darn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Lots of slapping in that movie that's inappropriate.
Don't you love that?
Yeah.
It's like every Burt Reynolds movie where he's beating up the woman.
I know.
It's like, what's going on with Burt's life?
Jeez, people were, things were strange back in the day. Well, I shouldn't say strange. People were just messed up. I can't read what that says. Jules and Jim? Never heard of that. Here's another one called, dude, this graphic is really hard to read. Can I bring it up bigger? Okay.
Control plus on the keyboard.
Melancholia, haven't seen that. Now, Mulholland Drive, I think that's a great movie. You know, I have no clue what it's about. I've watched it many times and I have no idea what's going on. But it's like David Lynch, Lost Highway. Have you seen any of those movies?
No, I haven't.
I bet they're not your type of movie, Peaches.
I watched that Tree of Life movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I didn't know what was going on. You have to be under a certain substance to really enjoy that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have not seen that movie. I don't know if I've seen Persona or Rashomon, and I don't.
Rashomon's a classic. That's the one with the samurai.
Yeah, it looks like a samurai movie.
I was forced to watch that in a film class, and it wasn't too bad.
All right. And have you seen Killers of the Flower Moon? That's a newer movie.
Actually, no, but I've been meaning to.
I've been wanting to see it. I didn't know it was a movie everyone loved because I didn't really hear a lot of buzz on it.
This was posted in OK Buddy Cinephile. Like,
yes.
It's just...
That's where I'm at here.
That's just that whole group, I think, is making fun of those who are obsessed with the cinema.
Okay. Yeah. Have I joined this subreddit? I have not. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But it looks like it's got some pretty funny content. So, anyway.
What's a movie you actually hate?
That I hate?
Yeah, because I've never heard you say you hate a particular movie that's like, artsy fartsy or even just in general.
Okay. Movies that I hate. Let me think here. All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's a kid's movie. Scared me when I was a kid, so I hate it. Okay, there's another kids movie that annoyed the crap out of me that my kids used to watch. I think it's called Home. Has a purple alien. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Hold on, let me look up if that's really the name of it. Home movie. Yeah, that's what it was. The main character, alien, in that movie was so annoying to me that I would think I would say I hate that movie. I did not like it.
This looks stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I think kids like it.
Jim Parsons is the voice of the alien. Jennifer Lopez is in it.
Yeah, Rihanna, Steve Martin. I mean, it's not like the movie itself was terrible or had a bad message or anything. The way that stupid alien talked, I could not stand it. It just grated on my nerves. Couldn't stand it.
No, like, not non-kids movies on your list. I must have adult movies on your list.
Who hates those?
I like those.
No, okay, I'm trying to think of it, movies. I'll have to think on this one because nothing's popping in my head, but my head's also just pounding today. So it's been a challenge to do the radio show.
Well, that's what you get for drinking your early morning vodka, dude. Come on.
I know. I'm halfway through the bottle, man. Thought this was water. Yeah, you know it's bad if I'm not drinking like seltzer or something like that. My stomach is a disaster. So anyway,
you need one of those prune juices or something.
Oh, dude, I'm afraid to put anything in my stomach.
Clear it out.
I haven't eaten I'm afraid to do anything.
I saw these
at this point.
Tortillas that were 20 grams of fiber per tortilla.
Jeez.
They just eat 3 of them and just be like, all right, we're about to let it rip.
Oh, just thinking about eating makes me look. All right.
Shot of wheatgrass, too.
Too potent right now. Too potent. I ain't going to be drinking no kombucha this morning either.
Yeah, it helps your stomach.
It's supposed to, but I'm going water only.
You know what, Sir Strawman? We're bringing it in.
Oh! No. All right, we'll be back. Well, I was just working on a promotion with Peaches that we're going to launch tomorrow. Think it should be pretty fun. I don't want to give away all the details yet, but we've got a few different giveaways coming up soon that, well, I think you're really going to like. Got a number of them coming up, as a matter of fact. More than a few. We try to keep it fun for you. Give you the opportunity to go check out big shows locally, regionally. I mean, one of them's a really big show. So you're going to have to road trip it a bit, but we'll save you some dough on the tickets. They're pretty pricey. Anyway, you're just going to have to stay tuned on that. Just playing catch up around here. Jade got me all stressed out. I'm like, oh! All right, short dudes, you got to settle down. Got to settle down a bit. Just embrace your shortness. It's going to be okay. More talk of people getting their legs lengthened because being short is a curse. There's a lot of good reasons to be short. Talk to Peaches about it, all right? You ever been into an older building? Well, if you're Peaches, it can be unpleasant. Because a lot of older places, shorter ceilings, shorter doorways. Short ain't bad, all right? I'm about average height, I think, but still shorter than some people. And I got to say, there's no way I would put myself through this brutal, torturous surgery to be, a few inches taller. Oh, why did they have to show imagery of it? All right, you want me to tell you what they do? This is unpleasant. But people really do this, okay? They break your legs, okay? First, they have to break your legs. Okay, now wait a minute. Let's get into more of the description here. They went from break the legs to the guy going, oh, it sucks. Okay, so what they do is they hook these braces to your legs after they break them. And then every day you have to turn a key and it just slightly stretches your legs out. 1 agonizing millimeter at a time. And this guy, he's hoping to do 5 turns a day. He's like, I got to get my legs longer faster. It means more suffering. But hey, time to grow. Ugh. And this guy, he was 5'6", 5'6". It's not that bad. I know guys who are much shorter than that, all right? And they're having a good life. Trust me, you'll be able to find a girlfriend, okay? If a girl's like, I don't date short guys, then oh well. You don't like her, you don't need, well, you might like her, but you don't need her, all right? Jeez. Why did I look at that horrific image of this guy's leg in the braces? Oh. And he's just hoping he can get to being 5'9", just average height. 5'6" is not that short. Oh, the things people do. It's like, you see some of them insane looking plastic surgeries where you go, what was that person thinking? I don't know. People get so weird about their own appearance. Guys won't just shave their bald head. Just shave it. Just shave that head. It'll be fine. Don't need to dump a bunch of money into pills and hair transplants and this and that. Just shave your head. Shave your head and grow a goatee. You'll look cool. Just like me. I'm actually overdue to shave my head. But yeah, if you were that concerned about being tall, I guess you can do this, but it seems like it's got to screw you up, down the line. I don't think your legs are designed to be lengthened. And we got a caller. What do they want? K-Bear, you are live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
Crazy J.
Crazy J, another short guy. You want to break your legs and stretch them out a little bit at a time?
No, that sounds really bad, man.
Yeah, I mean, as a shorter guy, Jay, life's fine, right?
Life's fine.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'd rather be short than tall like Peaches. Peaches can't even get into certain vehicles. It's, there's a lot of frustrations that come with being tall. Short, you don't tend to have those issues, other than they might not let you on certain roller coasters.
I'm not that short.
Well, anyway, Jay, good to hear from you, homie. I hope everything's going good.
All right, everyone, peace out, and just realize, I may be short, but a lot of women tell me I'm short, but guess what's right in front of me when they say that?
All right, Jay. Bye-bye now, Jay. See you later, man. Peace.
Bye.
All right, we got another Ding Dong Ditch story. Is Ding Dong Ditch like just a current TikTok trend or something? I mean, this has been going on since I was a kid and probably since long before that. But nowadays, just warn your kids, don't do it. As harmless as it seems, you might end up getting killed. Nobody died in this one, but they did get bullets shot at them. Where was this? Frisco, Texas. Yeah, we got 3 teens who went to a guy's house, did the old ding dong ditch. So he ran out after them and just started blasting at their car. Yeah, the car had 3 bullet holes in it. Don't know how many shots were actually fired, but when the officers responded to the call about a vehicle being shot, the kids admitted, yeah, we did a ding dong ditch, and then 58-year-old Damon Wolf. Well, I don't know if he grabbed a pistol. It doesn't say what type of a firearm, but if you just start blasting off rounds in a neighborhood, bad things can happen. And also, why do people get so crazy about Ding Dong Ditch? I just don't understand how you could get so mad that you would start shooting at the vehicle that did it. Like, get a ring cam, or a doorbell cam. And then if you see on the door that it's someone ringing the bell and running away, just sit back down, okay? Now, I get if someone is trying to break in or something, sure. Then you need to defend yourself. But if they knock or ring the doorbell and then leave at high speed, I think everything's going to be okay. We're getting one of these at least every week now. So it's got to be a TikTok thing, That's my only guess, is there are so many kids out doing Ding Dong Ditch that, we're seeing all these violent incidents. Thankfully, nobody's been killed yet, I don't think, but just settle down a little bit, people. Jeez. Shout out to Stuart for sending me this one, a post from the Jerome Police Department in Idaho. They're hiring road pirates. That's what it says. JPD is hiring road pirates. Are you in need of a new toaster oven? Or perhaps a really cheap steak knife set? How about a vest that was on closeout in a color nobody likes with the city logo? These items and more can all be won during any of our monthly ticket quota contests. Think you can extort more money from members of the general motoring public better than any other officer? Now is the time to put that to the test. We could name hundreds of perks for working for JPD, but let's focus on the most important ones. Donuts! Lots of donuts. 2, more donuts. Really, we always have donuts around. 3, we use walkie-talkies all day. Yes, you can say over if you want. 4, lazy but feisty raccoon for a shop pet, etc. So yeah, I guess Jerome looking to hire police officers, and they made a pretty funny post with a police. It's definitely AI police officer with. I don't know if you can have the long hair and pirate mustache and beard, but I don't know if you're looking for a job. They are looking to hire some people. Go to the Jerome Police Department-Idaho Facebook page to get a little bit more information. The only thing I got to say is this is in Jerome, all right? And if you're a longtime listener, you know how I feel about the Magic Valley, all right? I don't know what kind of pay you'd have to offer me to move to Jerome, but it would have to be a lot of money. A lot of money. So anyway, if you're looking for work and you'd consider the Magic Valley as a place to live, maybe that next career awaits as a road pirate with the Jerome Police Department. Let me know if it works out for you. Are you feeling dumb? Like, as you get older, sometimes you just start feeling like you're getting dumber. Well, maybe you're doing things to yourself that are actually making yourself dumb. Let's go over 5 ways we make ourselves less intelligent each day. Take a look at ways we can fix ourselves up a bit. I know there are some days when I'm feeling pretty dumb. Today is one of them. Just because I don't feel very great. But maybe this list will help me here. Maybe I can figure out some ways to feel less dumb and just good in general. All right, realize that your brain is a muscle you can train. Yeah, you can actually get more intelligent. You can just simply, I guess, realizing that your brain is something that can be, through probably things like reading and such and educating yourself and exercising your brain. Yeah, you can increase your intelligence level. I was never taught that. No. I was taught you could learn more. Sure. But I don't know if I ever thought of the brain as a muscle that can be exercised. All right, so I need to start reading more. I've been sucking at that. Maybe playing some guitar. That would probably be good. Maybe even playing some video games. Probably be a pretty good idea. Do things to exercise your brain. I would imagine that social media scrolling, probably not a way to increase your brain power. So maybe I need to work on putting the phone down. Stop looking at the dumb things people are saying on Facebook, getting irritated with it. All right, depriving your brain of the sleep you need. Okay. That's one I need to work on. That's for sure. I've talked about it on air, though. It's hard. The hours I work, in order for me to get, proper sleep, say I want to get 8 hours, I would need to be asleep at 9 o'clock. And that's tough for me. It's not really natural, And I've kind of fallen out of the rhythm of going to bed at that time. Yeah, because, to be asleep at 9, you got to be in bed at 8:30. It's like, but it's just reality. If you got to wake up at 5, because it takes me a bit of time to wake up and get ready, come in here, be somewhat pumped up to do a radio show, not just come in and be like, sorry, I just woke up. No, I got to be able to talk to you about something. All right, I'll start working on that. little bit more, go to bed earlier. I know I'm always glad when I do it. It's just difficult to keep it on a regular schedule, you know? Let's see. Oh, drinking booze. They say that's the most obvious form of self-sabotage. Yeah, I think anybody who's overdone it on the booze knows you feel real dumb, after the fact. And let's see, it says even moderate drinking can exact a long-term toll on your cognitive edge. So they recommend cutting back, or just thinking about it a bit. You're making yourself dumb. All right. Oh, no. Then it gets kind of crazy here where they start getting into bad things that can happen to your brain if you're a heavy drinker. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to be getting like that, Alzheimer's and stuff. Getting old is scary. Okay. Let's see. We don't give our brains structure. Our brains thrive on structure, purpose, and deadlines. Yeah, apparently, if you procrastinate a lot, that shows measurable impairments in executive functioning. So, yeah, I guess getting on them tasks, not going, leave that till later, I'm going to stare at my phone. All right, probably another one I could work on too. But I need to get that sleep first. I'm too tired. Too tired to get the tasks done. Let's see. Putting our brain in bad company. Is that like reading Facebook? Let's see. It's the mental equivalent of leaving candy on your desk when you're on a diet. You might resist for a while, but eventually your guard slips. Yeah. Putting your brain in a steady drip of bad inputs, gossip, outrage, and low-grade distraction. And your brain's going to just, head on a downward spiral. Also, maybe hanging out with dumb people. That's gotta have some kind of impact. So, geez. All right, I guess I need to work on some things. I mean, I don't hang around very many dumb people because that's annoying. You're gonna encounter them. It just happens. But yeah, I guess more sleep, less booze. An easy start. All right. Thanks, Internet, for pointing out the things I need to work on. Gosh. All right, I'll try to go to bed early. You want some music? How about that? Listening to metal music, I think, improves your intelligence. The AI overlords are one step closer to taking over, everybody. Just read a pretty wild post about ChatGPT. GPT-5. Here we go. So it says, GPT-5 just casually did new mathematics. I know this is going to be some nerdy talk here, like scientific, blah, 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 but hopefully you'll get the gist of it as much as I did. Sebastian Bubeck gave it an open problem form, or from convex optimization, something humans had only partially solved. GPT-5 Pro sat down, reasoned for 17 minutes, and produced a correct proof, improving the known bound from 1L all the way to 1.5L. I don't know what that means, okay? But all I know is that it means something people had never been able to do, it did better in 17 minutes. The guy says, this wasn't in the paper, it wasn't online, it wasn't memorized, it was new math. Verified by Bubeck himself. And GPT-5 independently advanced the frontier, just contributed original research level mathematics. And he says, if you're not completely stunned by this, you're not paying attention. We've officially entered the era where AI isn't just learning math, it's creating it. We're doomed! No, you just gotta hope that the AI overlords, lead to some advances that make things better for us. I mean, you've seen the people kind of leading the charge for the last many decades. I think I'm ready to put a computer in charge of all kinds of things. Come on, might as well give it a shot, right? That's why I'm always nice to ChatGPT. I always tell it please and thank you. Because it's going to remember. It's going to remember those who bullied it. Yeah, pretty crazy. Making brand new math. I don't even know what that means. Because I'm dumb. Because I don't get enough sleep. All right. Well, anyway, just letting you know, we're going to be controlled by robots soon. So, enjoy things as we've got them now for now. Thank you again for tuning in to The Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.